Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gatsu. I'm starting today a new series. It's just going to be a simple, weekly vlog. Just letting you guys know what I've been doing for the week in case you missed any of the live streams I'm doing, or in the event that maybe I can't live stream because my internet decides to take a crap on me like it did last night. Just so nobody misses out, and so you guys have a place to ask questions and that, which I can then get to the following week. So let's start out with the BFA launch. As we all know, of course, last Monday, exactly a week ago today when you're seeing this video, BFA launched, and we had our new expansion we've been eagerly awaiting since, well, last BlizzCon. And I gotta say, honestly, besides the initial hiccups, whenever everything started for me, I'm on a mid-pop server, Kargath, Norgan, US. Aside from some minor problems when everything started, basically just a little bit of lag in the heart chamber with Maggie. It was like the first half hour or so was super laggy for me. Other than that, I didn't experience any major problems with the launch. So, kudos to Blizzard for, being able to toss out a, fairly, we'll say, fairly stable launch for most people. I do understand, of course, that my friends on Sargeras or Storm Rage, a couple other places, unfortunately couldn't play right away. There were problems, I think, with Area 52 as well, where my Horde friends are, and my god, I feel for them 100%, but, at the same time, that is one of the risks you take whenever you play on a high-pop server like that, or, a full server, I think, in those cases. So you can definitely end up with those, and it's kind of a risk you take. It sucks that it happened, but, on the bright side, they were able to get the servers working within a couple hours, which, given the magnitude of everything they've done, is actually really impressive. Because I remember when I was working for an IT help desk, if there was a problem, it could take, days to get things fixed. So, I'm super, super impressed with their network engineers. They're definitely worth whatever they are paying them. Probably more. Actually, almost always more. So, like I said, the launch was pretty good for me. Neff and I were able to level up very quick in war mode. I think it was about 8.5, almost 9 hours, I think, from 110 to 120. We didn't run into any Horde, which was awesome. We got to max level, we didn't have any trouble. It was really nice, actually. We got to level up, we got to do everything we were used to doing. Had a little bit left to do as far as the zone quests to get the achievements for, the Lore Master type stuff, so we could unlock Siege of Morales and all that. But other than that, I mean, we hit max level easily. We didn't have any trouble the whole way up. Didn't run into any, game-breaking quest bugs. Nothing bugged out on us, thank goodness. Once or twice I missed a quest because I was getting really delirious by about 4 a.m. But other than that, it was a pretty good time. Really, really enjoyed the leveling experience again, even though I've done it 5 or 6 times on beta, and, it was a good time. The first couple days after being max level, I spent mostly just farming world quests, farming rep, getting enough gear that I could go do some heroics. I wanted to do mythics, day 2 or 3, and realistically, that's just, there's no point. We have until, basically today, Monday, to get through everything, and we have, I think, 2 left. I think it's Siege of Morales and Temple of Sithralis Alliance side to do. So, nothing that's, out of the realm of possibility or, even remotely difficult for us to get done. We should be able to finish those real quick this evening, and, that should be a good time, for sure. I got the Warlock to 330 item level about Friday-ish. I say ish because I can't remember if it was Friday or Saturday that happened, but I got really lucky on Titan Forges. I got 350 pieces right now, and we were running our first Mythics Saturday evening. It was crazy. We had, we actually ended up with, Baelger, or Nawe, however you guys know him. I forget how I've referred to him in the past. He had been getting nothing but helmets from heroics. Every single boss we killed in a heroic, it was, here, have this Azerite helmet at the end. Every time. I think it was 10 dungeons straight. He got a helmet, and he was pissed. So we get into Mythics, and we're like, it'll be fine, you're not over 320, but who cares? You're a red paladin, you'll be fine. We get in there and we clear a mythic, and he gets 355 Titan Forge, like, ideally statted legs for red, and he immediately loses his mind. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear him because his Discord or his internet or something happened, and he wasn't there to make whatever crazy noise he probably made. And I wish he had been, because I did record that run, and I feel so bad that I didn't get to hear whatever strange noise he makes. I'm sure it would have been hilarious. He also ended up with a 350 weapon out of one of those. So, his patience of getting way too many helmets definitely paid off. Worked out well for the team. Neff actually picked up a 350 polearm off the auction house. He spent 2.5 million gold on it. I think he's crazy. But you know what? If that's how he wants to spend his gold, more power to him. That's totally up to him. I looked at some of that stuff and I'm like, wait, I only have like 300k, so that's not happening. Definitely not happening. Thankfully, I've been, again, very fortunate with Titan Forges from World Quest, so I'm still up there. It's pretty good. In other news, Leah and I were planning on having an almost ahead of the curve podcast out Friday. Unfortunately, we were both just way too busy, way too busy to really get that done either Friday or Saturday. She and I were both exhausted from, leveling characters and going through everything else, and I believe she went back to work because her vacation was over, and we ended up just kind of going, alright, we're going to hit this up, this week here, this coming week, during week 2 of the expansion, because we should have a lot more free time now that we don't have to level our characters and gear them up enough to run mythics and everything. So, that's where we're going to be. Hopefully we'll have that out for you, I'm hoping, middle of the week here. At the latest, though, there'll be something up Friday for the podcast, for those of you that do enjoy it. And I expect it to be quite rambly for sure, because we have a lot of thoughts about how the expansion is shaping up and where we're headed. Speaking of things like that, on Friday, I believe, there is the Gamescom convention, and we've just been confirmed that there is the Ashara Warbringer coming to that, which is going to be awesome. I'm super excited for that because I really, really enjoyed the Jaina one. I actually bought the music they put up on Spotify. Like, I paid for it. I bought it. I don't buy music, but I bought that. And so I have that one, and the Sylvanas music is there too. I didn't pick that one up, but if I want to listen to it, I can go to YouTube. And they're awesome. I cannot wait to see this Ashara Warbringer, which I'm sure is going to lead us into, what patch 8.1-ish. I'm guessing that's, what they're going to be revealing is the 8.1 direction. I'm really excited to see what our first raid after Uldir is, because Uldir is, it's a Titan prison. It's kind of like, this is kind of weird. It has nothing to do with the faction war, I don't think. So hopefully we get to see something really cool at Gamescom. Now with that, they also just put up an announcement of a developer QA on Thursday, the day before Gamescom. That's very interesting timing. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be revealed there, if anything. I'm fairly certain that, whenever we go and we watch that Thursday, because I'll be sitting here watching it live for sure, I can only imagine that we're just going to have a bunch of questions and a bunch of apologies for, the rough launch for those servers that had a really rough launch. That's kind of what I'm expecting. If we get anything new, though, that'll be, again, kind of surprising, because I had expected to come at Gamescom when there's, all those people watching on Twitch. So I guess we'll just have to see where that goes. As far as what I'm going to be doing this coming week here, I'm going to be away from the game for at least a day or two. I have to catch up on IRL stuff since I kind of neglected that last week with the launch. But then I'm going to be starting my my Warlock spec guides, which are going to be interesting, because the only gear I have right now is Affliction, and I don't want to be playing Affliction, but Affliction's really good when you have, like, 56-57% mastery, so that's where I'm at the moment. Playing Affliction, didn't want to, but there we go. Damn it. I'd much rather be playing Demo or Destro, but the gear just didn't fall that way, so yup. I also got the Mage up last week, so I'm going to be working on getting through Mythics and that on the Mage this week, getting it geared up to about 330 to 340. Our guild has a general eye level they want us to be at, of course, for rating, and for normal, they're just like, whatever you're bringing, make sure it's at least 330-ish. Above 330, the higher the better. And I don't foresee that being an issue. I actually would be surprised if there aren't more people at 340 than 330 whenever we start. But it is a fairly casual guild, so we'll have to see where that goes. But I believe that's everything I wanted to cover today. Is there anything else? Think. Oh, the cat's staring at me now. I swear this cat knows when I'm trying to think. She's trying to remind me of something. Doesn't work, though. Alright. Huh. Yep, I lost it. Oh well. Worst case, I'll just add it in at the end. Woohoo! But thank you guys so much for watching today. Like I said, this is going to be a weekly series, kind of like a weekly vlog sort of thing. Just to catch people up on what's going on, and if I have any announcements or anything, I can toss them in here as well. So toss me a like if you liked it, downvote it if you didn't. Leave a sub if you haven't already, so you can see when this and other videos go up, especially whenever I'm live streaming, as long as internet cooperates. Glares at Verizon. And, yeah, I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.